Okay, I got everything off. The case is off. I should say the cover, I guess, is off. This is kind of going to be a good little video of exactly how these things go, how they're put together. Case is down there. For anyone who was kind of wondering how the reverse works, which I was kind of always wondering. So you got your teeth here, and the reverse motor comes through the front of the case here, and it runs on these gears. So what happens is when you put it in reverse, it slides this out, and it engages this gear onto this gear. So now you're in reverse. And then when you go back to forward, this goes off. So that's not on that gear, so now you're just in forward. So you can see these teeth have really nice, I forget what you call that type of a teeth, but that's how that meshes in nicely into that. You can see how nice that works. So, you know, I know guys have had issues. I think Cat's got this better now. But if it ever pops into neutral, it's probably like right there, I'm guessing. Maybe in between, where it's not on that gear and it's not in reverse. So what's happening is that solenoid motor is not holding this over all the way. So that's the key. You want to hold this over all the way. So I know when you put these in, you got to make sure they're in right. But if you ever have a problem with that, you could take that motor off out on a trail, pull it out, and you can turn that. If you can turn that and get that to go back into gear to the left, then you're in drive. You're not stuck in reverse or neutral. So that might help for just people to see this, because I've never really seen this. This is why I wanted to do all this video of this, because I know everybody talks about it, but nobody really ever posted detailed videos or pictures that I've seen of this whole chain case setup. So it's a monster chain. I mean, I guess this is all Hyvo stuff. This stuff's unbelievable. Very 15, I think 15 wide. I'm not sure on all the specs exactly, but don't have them right in front of me. But it is, it's quite a monster chain. So everything looks good here. It's got a nice seal built into it. Just proper seal. It's kind of give you an idea what I did. See, there's no need to take that oil cover off, because the oil cover is, you know, basically separate. So you just basically take the black bolts out, the Torx bolts out of the back. Don't take those silver ones out, because now you're getting into the oil cover. But would have been nice if they just, I don't understand why they did it that way, but I guess that's just the design. So just pull the whole thing off, and I suppose you could do it without doing an oil. Like I'm doing it when I'm doing my oil change, so it's really easy because this has no oil in it, like engine oil. But I suppose there's no reason you couldn't just leave your oil in there and just disconnect the hoses, and you could still take this right off. You just wouldn't want to tip this upside down because oil would come out the top. But I'm sure you could do it that way too. Or at least kind of just pull it out of the way. I wanted to get everything out of there. And since, like I said, I did the oil change, makes it really easy. So anyways, I'm in here now, so I get to change my lube, chain lube, which is what I wanted to do. So I'll clean this all out, wipe it all out, clean it out real good. And I'm gonna start to pull this apart up here next, because I've got a 22 tooth top gear that's going in, which is back here. This, of course, is not the gear here. That's your drive gear in the back. Runs on that big chain. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'll start putting it back together.